Israelites, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? You got to turn to the Most High and Him alone, with no sidekicks, no Justice League, no Batman and Robin, none of that garbage. Okay? You got to scrap all of the idols, all of your deities other than the Most High God, other than the God of the Old Testament, other than the God of Israel. Any other deity, it is time to now scrap that deity. That deity has done nothing but hold you back, destroy your life, destroy your family members' life, and destroy the nation. We're in the end times right now, whether people want to accept that or believe that or not. We trying our best to turn back to the days of old, to the old paths, to the God of the Old Testament. That's what this channel is about. And if you want to learn the truth about the Most High God, we all are in this thing together, family. We trying to get into the kingdom of heaven. Okay? We got to turn to Yahweh and Him only. If that is your mind frame, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel right now if you're not, and share this video somewhere with somebody. We're going to wait a couple of minutes to see if any brews come in here, because YouTube does not like to send out notifications, especially when we're talking about things that they don't want us thinking about, like this title right now. So we got to wait a couple of minutes to see if any brews make it up in here. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I just want to bring attention to this so-called daylight savings time. Hit the like button as you come through the door. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Yeah. Hit the like button on your way in the door, Hebrew. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. We're going to get started at like the 10-minute mark, because we want all of our brothers and sisters who are available to hear this and to see this. We got Son of Yah in the building. Son of Yah says Tarbex. Son of Yah, Tarbex to you, Son of Yah. Always a pleasure to see you. We got Son of Yah. Son of Yah says, I absolutely hate that daylight savings. Son of Yah, you ain't by yourself, brother. I can't stand it. We got Melanin Monroe in the building. What up, fam? Melanin Monroe, what it do? Melanin Monroe says, I love this track by Father Indigo. Yes, Father Indigo is a very talented guy. I love that track that I was just playing, and I also love this one that I'm about to play now. Good to see you, Melanin Monroe. Everybody hit the like button on your way in the door. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're just going to talk a little bit about this so-called daylight saving time that I can't stand. Okay? I'm not going to keep you guys too long, though, but I do got to share this with y'all. We're going to get started at about the 10-minute mark, y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for coming through, fam. You got to feel it when it's around, son. I'm trying to tell you. Hit that like button, Hebrew.
Because that's the way the world goes. Don't fuck with my spirit, my bro. Like I told you, hoes, you get exposed. Don't fuck with my spirit, and sisters won't hear it. Don't fuck with my spirit, and sisters won't hear it. Cause I got the keys, oppressive fear it. Cause I got the keys, oppressive fear it. Don't fuck with my spirit, don't fuck with my spirit. Don't fuck with my spirit, don't fuck with my spirit. Don't fuck with my spirit, cause I got the keys and they fear it. Don't fuck with me.
Hit that like button, fam.
My ancestors, they cause a shit. I can't control why they shit. Gotta understand that it's off with their head. Can't see the kill. My eyes crying with. I feel all they pain. My ancestors, if they won't leave my name bread. Is this insane? Or is this a gift? They call us no witch, cause our souls got dripped. I know that it's power, this magic hour. Yeah, this magic hour. Well, it must come, it must go. Because that's the way the world goes. Don't fuck with my spirit, my bro. Like I told you.
Hit that like button, fam.
Don't fuck with my spirit, and sisters won't hear it. Don't fuck with my spirit, and sisters won't hear it. Cause I got the keys, oppressive fear it. Cause I got the keys, oppressive.
We got J.R. Meadows in the building. J.R. Meadows says, what time is it? Laugh out loud. Crazy. It's supposed to be 4:30. But because of Esau, what's good with you, brother J.R.? What it do, J.R. Meadows? Always a pleasure to see you. We got Son of Yah. Son of Yah says, I love your name, Melanin. Me too. Melanin Monroe, you got a heck of a name. And I do love that name as well. We got Hazel Wizards up in here. Hazel Wood says, hello, everyone. Mr. Real Talk, much love. That's right. Much love to everybody out there. Much love to you, Hazel Woods, and every one of you in this live chizat. We got J.R. Meadows. He says, love you, Brody. Ditto, 100. Hey, Brody, I love you too, brother. And I love all you brothers out there in the live, and I love all you sisters out there in the live and the playback. Top X. Love y'all. Melanin Monroe says, thank you. With the loving, warming, heartwarming emoji. J.R. Meadows says, hello, my Hebrew FBA people worldwide. That's right. And in case you've been living under a rock, family, FBA is Foundational Black Americans. Okay? That's one of our aliases. We have many names, and FBA is one of them. And you would never know that the Foundational Black Americans' true identity is the Kingdom of Judah. Nobody would ever figure that out. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi figured it out, though. Yeah. Hit that like button, Hebrew. And look, YouTube playing games. According to YouTube, it's only one person in here right now. Hey, family, just do me a favor, y'all. Anybody's in here right now, just type anything in the chat. YouTube says we got 0 people in here. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but on my end, at the 11:43-minute mark, 11 minutes and 46 seconds, it says we got 0 people in here. If there's anybody in here, okay, Hazel Woods is in here. Hazel Woods says 2. But YouTube was saying that it was 0 people in here. YouTube is full of. YouTube is still saying it's 0 people in here. See y'all? This is what the Edomites do, fam. I hope it was fun, though. I hope they had fun wearing out the saints of the Most High. This is one of the ways that they're wearing out the saints, y'all. Playing these little childish games. Damn devils. Melody Monroe says salute. Okay, that's 2 people. J.R. Meadows says the power grid soon, I think. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. Hazelwood says it said 6, then dropped to 1. See, those are the games that YouTube is playing, y'all. YouTube is shadow banning my whole entire channel. Shadow banning my videos, hiding all of my videos. I'm telling you, may the Most High smite the people that's behind the scene of YouTube. I hope he takes you out. So go ahead and demonetize this video. I hope the Most High snuffs you out. Whoever it is behind the scenes at YouTube that's making this happen, pray that the Most High snuffs you out. Since you want to wear out the saints of the Most High, I pray the Most High gets you in the spirit realm and wears you out. Pamela Rossi says, hey, Mr. Real. What up, Pamela Rossi? And we getting ready to get into some of this reading, fam. I'm not going to keep you guys too long, y'all. And we see that Esau, the devil that the Bible speaks of, this guy, he just never stops. He just never stops being the devil that he is. And we got Pamela Rossi. Pamela Rossi says, hi, Mr. Real. What's up, Pamela Rossi? I knew what you meant, spam. I knew it was a typo. And you know what? I'm willing to bet that no matter what the number YouTube shows me of the people that are on here watching, no matter what number you guys see or watching, none of us are ever really going to know the number of people that are truly watching these videos. Because YouTube literally goes on here and shaves off numbers. They hide the video. They will stop the video from getting a certain amount of views. Okay? As soon as I put out another video, it's like they'll stop that video, the prior video. Sometimes even before I put out another video. YouTube is hell-bent and determined on stopping the truth from going out, but they ain't stopping this. This is the one time that Esau is finally going to get caught. It's finally time to pay for your wickedness. You ain't getting out of this one. You can do daylight saving time. You can hide videos. You can change laws, change times. You ain't getting out of this one. And that's why you're so afraid. And you should be afraid, because you are the modern day Egyptian. And you've done worse than the ancient Egyptians. You have worn out the saints of the Most High God to such a degree. At least in the ancient Egyptian days, we still knew that we were the Israelites. But the Edomites, Esau, you have worn out the Israelites. You've worn out the saints to such a degree that many of our people don't even realize that we are the saints. We don't even realize we the Israelites no more. And you are going to pay with your soul. You're going to pay with your hide. The Most High is going to take it out of your hide. You're not going to survive this one. You ain't getting away this time. Right when you think you're going to fill your belly, the Most High is going to rise, and he's going to make you rise to your feet. And the bow of steel shall strike him through. You ain't getting away this time. All these other times you've been able to do your dirt and ride off into the night like the arch criminal that you are. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of. You're a demon. Demon in the flesh. You are the wizard in the Wizard of Oz. That little demonic Edomite that was behind the curtain, working all the bells and whistles. That's you. Calling all the shots, causing all kind of mischief. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of. And pretty soon, you have an expiration date coming. You're going to be wiped out, exterminated. J.R. Meadows says they have no soul. That's right. The devil that the Bible speaks of. You've done all kind of mischief, all kind of wickedness, ran all kind of misdirection plays, confusing the whole population, confusing the animals. You are going to pay with your soul or lack thereof. Either way, problem going to get solved. The Most High going to take it out of your hide. You are not getting away this time. You've been able to go worldwide for millennia. Pillaging, destroying, erasing with immunity and no conscience whatsoever. But now it's time to pay. And you Edomites are becoming mentally unglued. I know many of the Israelites, many of our people, you guys, you don't want to see the Edomites go down because those are your gods. You worship the Edomites. Most of our people, it's sad to say, you would not know what to do with yourself if the Edomites wasn't ruling over you. Number one, because you love them with all your heart, soul, and mind, then you actually think that the Edomites are God. And many of our people, you want nothing more than to save the Edomites. You want to overlook all the crap that they did. You definitely don't want them going into captivity, but they going into captivity. Kicking and screaming, they may, but they going in chains and fetters. Just like the book of Psalms said, you're going into captivity. Hardcore bondage, kicking and screaming. What a joyous day it shall be. Oh, happy day, like the Christians like to say. J.R. Meadows says, these other nations are Cabbage Patch Kids. Yes, they are, J.R. Meadows. And you know what? Maybe we might go into that at some point. For any of you people out there who really don't know what Cabbage Patch Kids means, okay? You're going to figure it out soon. You're going to figure it out soon. We're in the information age and knowledge is booming. A lot of you going to figure out what the Cabbage Patch Kids is all about. Very interesting that Brother J.R. Meadows would bring that up. At some point, we're going to go deeper into that, Brother J.R. Meadows. All praises to the Most High God. It's deep. And we're going to go into that at some point. Shout out to Brother J.R. Meadows. Shout out to J.R. Meadows, man. That's the broski, man. J.R. Meadows said, all nations, period, bye. That's right. You're going to find out. You guys are going to find out the hard way. You want to wear out the saints of the Most High, do you? You want to change our names every 5, 10, 15 years so we can't remember who we are, huh? You want to pass all kind of heinous laws to keep us down, huh? Most High got something for you. Your goose is cooked. You're going to get fricassee, Negro. Hazelwood says, I figured babies, no spirit or soul, lab grown. That's right. And I'm telling y'all, that might be common knowledge to some of our people, but me personally, I just became aware of this about 2-3 weeks ago. I was like, yo, what? And I'm going to look more into it, and at some point, I'm going to bring it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It says IVF babies. Hazelwood says IVF babies. So I guess anybody out there wants to know more, go look up IVF babies. Okay? And understand this. We in the information age. Oh, yeah. This world ain't nothing like what they told you it was. That's why they always told you, don't read this, don't read that. Yahweh forbid we should start to snap out of it. Hazelwood says, remember Octomom. You know what, Hazelwoods? I've heard of Octomom before, but I'm not very familiar with her. But now that you have brought that up, I will be looking into that. Okay. I sure enough will be. J.R. Meadow says 3D printer, food. What the fuck? These people are sick. Hey, J.R. Meadows, this is a very sick world. And everybody out there, I'm going to keep on stressing this because I already know a lot of people out there, they think that the Old Testament only Israelites are crazy. And then there's even levels to the Old Testament only Israelites. Okay? I already know. There's a definitely a sect of people out there who believe that yours truly is off his rocker. Okay? I already know that. Some of the content, some of the topics that we talk about on this channel, they seem way far-fetched. They seem way out there. Okay, excuse me. But that's only because the majority of people on planet Earth, you guys have absolutely zero idea what kind of world that you live in. So when one of your brothers, like me, comes along, and I can see a little bit to see this world ain't jack shit like what they told us it was. And when I start bringing some of those things out, people tend to look at me and call me a conspiracy theorist, or he's crazy, or he's black. He don't know nothing. He's just saying that because he's black. I didn't heard it all. I don't care anymore. Because I've been understood and I'm understanding more and more every day. This world ain't nothing like what they told us. Many of you guys, you got no idea. And I mean zero. The majority of people walking around the world don't have a clue as the kind of world that we actually live in. You have the kind of world you believe that we live in, and then you got the actual world that we live in. Many of you people out there, you have no idea. It would be too terrifying if you knew the truth. Hazelwood says sperm donor clinics. This world is satanic. Hazelwood says, question, why are our people procreating with these devils? You know what, Hazelwoods? Our people, not only our people, majority of people on planet Earth have absolutely no idea at all what kind of world we live in. This world, you guys, I'm telling you, many of you, if you actually knew the truth about the genetic makeup of this world and the people that are on this world and the beings that are on this world, many of you would drop dead and give up the ghost instantly because your bones would quake with fear if you realized the truth. So it's easy for a lot of people to dismiss a lot of things that we talk about on this channel because, see, we know that the truth is a rabbit hole. And many people, their mind will only allow them to go so far before they say, hold up, this thing ain't got no bottom. And most people have the need to feel the bottom of something. They can't just nosedive into the rabbit hole of raw, uncut truth. But we do that around here, and we don't care what we find. If it's true, it's true. We didn't create the truth, so we not going to be afraid of it. Whatever it is, we ain't afraid of it. I know one thing, it ain't shit like what they told us it is. Everything you think you knew Hebrew, throw that shit out. It's all lies. Hazelwood says, all this information out here, they refuse to research anything. All facts, Hazelwood. Niggas is too busy watching Netflix and chilling. Niggas is too busy on Instagram. Niggas is too busy scrolling social media, watching twerk videos to do any research, and you're going to die because of it. All this information out here, anybody who don't know anything today, it's because you don't want to know nothing. Like this damn daylight savings time. You guys, when I was a little kid, I used to wonder, as a child, Daylight savings. What is this daylight savings? And I knew as a kid, it's when they would roll the clocks forward and then roll it back. Roll the clocks forward and then roll it back. But I was like, yo, why do they do that? But because I'm black, I grew up in the so-called black community, which is no such thing. Okay? And I grew up in a place that doesn't exist, the black community. Okay? And I was told that, well, it's to help you have more daylight because that's what the world is told. And people want to have longer days. They want to have more daylight out so they can, work, see, and do whatever they want. That's the surface level what it's about. But really what it's about biblical prophecy being fulfilled. But see, when you grow up in the black community, you don't know a thing about biblical prophecy because you're black. You think that black people exist. So what could you possibly know? Growing up black. And speaking to any of you so-called white people out there too. What could you possibly think you know about prophecy? You actually think that there's a such thing as a white person out there. And you actually think that you're going to know what biblical prophecy is when you actually believe that there's a person on the earth, a white man? There's no such thing. This whole world has been ran into the ground by the Edomites. The arch enemy of the God of the Old Testament. And so he's the arch enemy of the Israelites. The Edomites despised the God of the Old Testament. That's why they brought you something new with this JC blood drinking, body eating crap. Turns you into a lawless demon. The Edomites, they're the devil that the Bible speaks of in physical form, y'all. Don't read this, don't read that. You got that from the Edomites. Love, brother. God is love, brother. You got that from the Edomites. Now, you know what? A lot of people out there, right? A lot of people out there, for the most part, you got two primary trains of thought on these Edomites, for the most part. Now, you got a large sect of Israelites who believe that the Edomites are the so-called white man. And then you got, as of lately, I'm finding there is a sect, and they've been around for a little while. It's a sect of Israelites who believe that the so-called white man is Japheth. Okay? And see, here's the thing. Here's why this thing is so cunning. See, you guys don't know Esau. Esau is cunning. And Esau worships Satan, who many of you are not ready to understand yet, that Satan is a female. Satan is a woman. Did you know that? And you know what? We're going to go deeper into that. As I was just swinging from scripture to scripture before I came over here to do this live, I came across some stuff when I was referencing different scriptures. Oh my Yahweh. I came across a few things. I was like, wow. I'm going to have to bring that out at some point. It's heavy too. It's heavy bag work. I'm letting you know right now. What think I'm seeing, that's why I got to confirm it, because it definitely looks like it. I'm going to have to make sure before I bring it out though. But it's some heavy bag stuff. And understand this, many of our people are not going to be able to agree on anything. And it's because of Esau. Esau has destroyed the whole earth. He's captured the hearts, bodies, minds, and souls of men. Listen to this. Because we read from all kind of books. We read from the book that, see, Esau told you it's okay to read from this, the King James, right? And that's why many of our people don't buck that. You're scared to death to go outside of anything in the King James because Esau said this is okay. For the most part, this is what Esau gave you. Gave you this right here. And so most of our people say, okay, yeah, we accept that. But see, Esau said, don't read this. And that's why most of you out there, you get angry, you get afraid when you see me break out something like this. Okay? Esau said, don't read this. When you see me break this out, see, Esau doesn't approve of this. Esau says no to this. Okay? No, brother, you going off. Esau said no to that. Guess what else? Most of you have never even heard of this before. And you're going to be terrified of this. Most of you have never heard of this. And when you see me read something like this, it scares the hell out of you. You know why? Because Esau didn't approve it for you. And for many of us, you guys still don't understand. Esau has captured your mind, heart, soul, and spirit. He captured mine too. But the only thing is, all praises to the Most High God. I broke free of that. And it's not because I'm so smart, not because I'm so mighty. You know why? It's because I'm so blessed. I am very blessed. I'm so blessed that I was able to break free from Esau's brainwashing. And I still got a lot more work to do. But I am able to see some things that our brothers and sisters are not. And that's why whenever I see something, I don't care how big it is, how small it is. I am going to bring it out. That's my job. And no, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't ask for this. Believe it or not. I can't run from my job. I ran from my job before. I didn't know that was my job. And the Most High pulled up on me in a dream. I thought he was going to put me to death. I thought it was time to die. That's how afraid I was when the Most High came to me in my dream back in 2012. And he told me, 12 years I gave you. What did you do? That was the scariest dream I ever had in my life. You know why? Because for 12 years I had been running from my job. But I didn't know that that was my job. So for 12 years I had been running. Back in March, I believe it was March 22nd of 2000. I fell from almost 30 feet in a warehouse on a very hard concrete gravel stone floor. I thought I was a dead man that day. And I called out to the Most High God that day. When you go figure, look, I didn't call on JC. I called on God. And I didn't know nothing about Yahweh only. And it's only now as I'm in this moment and I'm being transported back to March 22nd of 2000. How do I remember that day? That day will forever be seared in my head because it was just like any other day until it wasn't. Till I took that fall almost 30-something feet on a hard concrete stone floor. I thought I was a dead man. I called on God. And I didn't even think. I called on God, not JC. And that's when that angel, I never forget, I was at work. They cut me out of my clothes. Imagine being at work, surrounded by your co-worker in your drawers. Yeah, in your boxers, in your underwear. Have any of you ever been at work, surrounded by your co-workers in your underwear? I guarantee you, something like that happen, nigga, you know you get ready to die. I'm at work surrounded by co-workers in my drawers. Of course I'm getting ready to die, nigga. Terrified. Can't breathe at all. I think it's over. I called on God, nigga. Not JC. I called on God. And God brought that angel into that ambulance. I suddenly became aware of the presence of an angel. I couldn't see him, not with my physical eyes, but I suddenly became aware of his presence. Yeah. It's spiritual. I can't make this up. I swear to Yahweh, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I suddenly became aware of a mighty angel in the back of that ambulance, and he was standing right at the head of my gurney. I could feel him looking at me. And the Most High knew at that moment that's what I needed to, to keep me. I don't know, maybe I would have really died. I was losing it. Couldn't breathe, broken sternum, broken ribs, spitting out parts of my teeth. Sound confirmation, not making this up. I thought it was over. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. These Edomites have worn us out. The daylight savings times is no more than these Edomites wanting to control the earth. The Edomites think that they are God himself because we have been given into his hand. It's part of our punishment, and he has spanked the hell out of the Israelites. Esau has done whatever he's pleased with the Israelites, but he never really thought long and hard that what it's going to cost him, as he's beginning to pay, even right now as we're on this live. In case you haven't known, the Edomites are not having so much fun right now. But listen to this. One second. Turn with me to the book of Daniel, chapter 12. But look, before we do that, I got to read this. Bring it out. Read, because see, we come out with a lot of information over here. Sound confirmation. We read from different books. Some people may not be ready to understand certain things. Like God hates the Edomites. The God of the Old Testament despises the Edomites. There's a lot of people out there, they can't handle that. They'll try to give you all kind of reasons of why. It doesn't matter why. The point is that he does hate them. Period. I don't need an explanation as to, well, he hates him because of so-and-so. I don't care why he hates him. The point is, Esau's not getting out of this one. He's an arch criminal, an arch deceiver, and he's working hand in hand with Satan, who is a woman. Many of our people out there, you're not ready for that one yet. Because Esau told you, hey, only read the King James Version. Don't read this. The Yahweh Bible is wicked. Don't read it. Because guess what? The Edomites already knew this. It's you and me who don't know this. And guess what? I got a future video coming soon where I'm going to expound on this. I'm going to show you that the Edomites know this. The other nations know this. It's you and I who are late to the party. And this is what they're so afraid of. You guys, this Yahweh Bible is a game changer. But you know what? Many of our people are not going to be able to receive that. Here it is. The book of Isaiah, chapter 52, verse 8. Listen, your watchmen lift up their voices. Together they shout for joy. When the Lord returns to Zion, they will see it with their own eyes. That's the New International Version. Here's the King James Bible version. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice. With the voice together shall they sing. That means all on one accord. For they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion. You know what that means? When Yahweh himself comes back and restores Zion, that's when the Israelites are going to agree. Right now, sometimes it seems like we can't agree on nothing. But that should be expected. So don't be so quick to shoot another Israelite down when they come with something that you don't quite agree with, and vice versa. If you're another Israelite out there and another Israelite comes with something that you don't necessarily agree with, you know what you need to do? You need to go back to this right here. Isaiah 52:8. In the NET Bible, it says, listen, your watchmen shout. In unison they shout for joy, for they see their very own eyes. For they see with their very own eyes the Lord's return to Zion. You guys see this? The Webster's Bible translation. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice. With the voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion. And I know it's very frustrating for everybody. It's frustrating for me. It's frustrating for every single one of us. Because we all want to come together and be on one accord. But you know what? It ain't going to happen right now. So you know what we need to do for right now? Right now, you're going to have to be satisfied. Unless in some kind of way you think that you can defeat Isaiah 52:8. Unless you think you can defeat Isaiah 52:8, you're going to have to come to peace with that and just know some things we can agree on, some things we can't. The most important thing that you better agree on, no other gods before the Most High Yahweh. Follow, worship, serve, pray to Him only. And do your best to learn the commandments and keep the commandments. Everything else is a toss-up. And since we're not going to see eye to eye, you know what that means? As long as you striving to keep the commandments to the best of your abilities, sometimes because we are in captivity and we ain't going to see eye to eye, you and another brother and another sister may have disagreements on how we are to keep any particular law. And of course, we're going to have those disagreements because we are not in the land and we do not have the Levitical priest to go to. You guys know that that's who's supposed to settle all of our disputes. All these disputes that we have amongst ourselves. Hey, brother, we should be doing this. Hey, brother, we should be doing that. Hey, sister, we ought not do that. Hey, sister, we ought to be doing that. All the misinformation and all the confusion we have about different topics, we're supposed to be able to go and run to the Levitical priests. But you know what? We don't have a Levitical priesthood right now because the nation has been abolished because we ain't in the land and we are not set up right now. So that means we can't agree on this. The Levitical priest is the ones who's supposed to settle all these disputes, not you and me. But we're not in the land and we ain't got no Levitical priesthood right now. So you can't do it. It's a lot of stuff we can't do right now. Like it or not. You and I are not in the position to make that call. You're not a Levitical priest and you're not in the temple and you ain't in the land. I don't care who you are. You don't have the authority. You don't have the right to make that call. It's above your pay grade, Hebrew. No matter who you think you are. It's above your pay grade. And we're not all going to agree. Just get used to it. Because it ain't going to happen. Okay? Period. Hazelwood says Ezekiel 36, 4-8. Okay? Let's go get it. Ezekiel 36. Ezekiel 36. I'm so hungry right now, y'all. I'm tired as a wild werewolf and I'm hungry as 10 men. Ezekiel 36, 4-8. Ezekiel 36, 4-8. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord God. Thus saith the Lord God to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about. Verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all of Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Yep, and those are Edomites, by the way. Verse 6, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Verse 7, therefore thus saith the Lord God, I have lifted up my hand. Surely the heathen that are about you, they shall bear their shame. That's right. Verse 8, but ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. Oh, doesn't that sound good right about now? Thank you for that, Hazel Woods. And see, that's what the Edomites don't want. They think that this daylight savings times crap can save them time. See, what you guys don't understand is none of us know what year it is. You can have your speculations, you can have your so-called strong feelings in your faith or your belief, but it's all just thinkings and belief. You don't know what year it is, you don't know what month it is, you don't know what day it is. You can think you are, you can think you do, but you don't. Okay, you ain't in the land, you don't have the priesthood, and guess what? All these things that we're trying to work out amongst ourselves, what day is this, what day is that? If we were in proper standing, we could go to the Levitical priesthood and say, hey, Levitical priest, what day is the Feast of Tabernacles? Not what day we think or what time it's around. Hey, Levitical priest, what day is Sukkot? Hey, Levitical priest, what day is the Sabbath? And we will be in our land. But you're not in your land, and you don't have a Levitical priesthood. That's why all we do is go back and forth, and none of us can agree on anything because we still won't listen. We got kicked out of the land, y'all, for not listening. Now we're trying to really invest in a covenant that we've already violated. That's why we got kicked out of the land. That's why we ain't got no Levitical priesthood to run to and settle this. So we run around amongst ourselves. You wrong. You're wrong. No, brother, you're wrong. No, sister, you're wrong. We all wrong. And it ain't no Levitical priesthood to set it up and to work it out and to settle the disputes. That's why we all got to turn back to the Most High alone, like we ain't got no other shot, because we don't. And he will get it all worked out, y'all. He will. Hazelwood says Edom stole our land. That's what Ezekiel 36:5 is talking about. Read different verses to get different understanding. Let them know, Hazelwoods. But Esau will say, no, no, sister. Hazelwoods, you're leading people astray. The King James Bible is the only reliable version, Hazelwoods. How dare you suggest you look at other versions, Hazelwood? Back, if this was hundreds of years ago, they would take you out, Hazelwoods, and work you over real good out back of the church for having the audacity to say something so blasphemous, Hazelwoods. How dare you, Hazelwoods? Now check this out. I'm going to let you guys get out of here after we read another verse or two. Turn with me to the book of Daniel. Uncle Daniel, chapter 12. The book of Uncle Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 4. And it reads, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Family, talk about knowledge being increased. Hey, fam. Hey, fam. Hey, fam. Is knowledge being increased? Hey, fam. Hey, fam. Is knowledge being increased, fam? Is knowledge being increased, fam? Talk to me. Hey, Hebrew, I want somebody out there to hit that like button out there. I want somebody out there, if you're not subscribed to this channel already, subscribe to this channel. And I'm asking you, is knowledge being increased? I'm talking to somebody. Somebody let me know in this live chat, is knowledge being increased? Has your knowledge been increased since the total solar eclipse last year of April the 8th. Ecclesiasticus, coming out of the Apocrypha, we've put to bed any kind of talk or any kind of rumors of don't read this, don't read that. That crap ain't working no more. The Roman church does not have rule over us no more. It's garbage. And we are going to read these books, and we're going to read a whole lot other books too. We woke now. Hosea 6:2. The Roman church ain't running shit over here no more. Sick of this Roman shit. Ecclesiastes chapter 33. Read verse 10. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. Verse 11. In much knowledge the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse. Nah, just a little bit of knowledge. In much knowledge the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse. Nah, just a little bit here and there. In much knowledge the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse. That's why we're going into all these books, and a lot of people, they don't know about these books, and the ones that do, they're petrified and terrified because the Pope told them not to. Guess what? Fuck the Pope. We don't give a fuck about that nigga. We gonna read this, okay? You ain't telling us not to read this, don't read that, and if you do, we're gonna ignore you. We're not conquistadors, we're not Romans. Fuck the Pope. Give a fuck. Sick of this Roman fucking shit. Hazel Woods. And yeah, you know what? It's a time and a place for everything. Believe it or not, it's a time and a place for righteous indignation and not to give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the Pope or none of this fucking blasphemous, blood-drinking bullshit. I'm fucking sick of it. And I know some of you are out there too. It's only a matter of time before that shit get fucking dealt with. And if you don't like this, guess what? You don't understand it's a time and a place for everything. You don't know nothing about that. Get that Roman shit out of your head, Hebrew. We don't deal with Roman bullshit over here. You're going to get the real. The real, it's a time and a place for everything, even the time to kill. Understand what's going on out here. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 33. In much knowledge the Lord have divided them and made their ways diverse. You can see that on this channel. We got a lot of heavy hitters over here. And we got lots of different knowledge in different sectors over here. Okay? Lots of heavy hitters over here. Men and women. Diverse in all of our ways. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna stop this neither. Verse 12. Some of them have he blessed and exalted. And some of them have he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them have he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places. That's part of getting wore out by Esau. The curse. To put this damn devil, the Edomites, on us. These people are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Watch this. The book of Daniel, chapter 7. Watch this. Hazelwood says, thumbs up 100. Hazelwood says, I realized I didn't learn nothing in school. Everything I've learned is later in life, basically since I got on YouTube 12 years ago. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. Hazelwoods, me and you both, Hazelwoods. I didn't learn jack diddly poo squat in school. School was trying to get me ready to go to jail and prison. Thank the Most High God it didn't work. But school is nothing but a prepping ground to send you to jail or prison. That's why most of my schoolmates ended up in jail or prison or in the graveyard, because that's what school prepared us for. I didn't learn nothing in school. In school, I was trying not to get jumped, trying not to get beat, trying not to get robbed. Got no time to be learning nothing in school. And the crap that they did teach was all whitewashed BS. And most of the time, a nigga was just trying to not get jumped by niggas from the other neighborhood. Like I said, school was nothing but a baby jail / prison. That's all it was. Taught you street shit, gang shit. I ain't learned nothing in school. I didn't learn until, I started really learning real stuff. I took YouTube seriously and started learning on YouTube. I'm gonna say 2015. So now you know what? That's 10 years of self-learning. Just like you, Hazelwoods. Just like many of us out there. Just like many of us. Hazelwood says, I'm sick of to the fact I have to watch my family being brainwashed with this fake religion and God they serve. So far gone, they not coming back. These people destroyed us. They got to go. All praise to the Most High God, and they will go. They're going to go. They're going to go, and they're going to get hewn into pieces. Oh, yeah. The Most High got your number, Esau, and you are going to go. J.I. Meadows says, I went to school to become a Hall of Fame football player and lunch. I laugh out loud. Facts. J.I. Meadows, going to school in the DMV, we don't have Bloods and Crips around here, but going to school is still like gang shit. Because all the neighborhoods, it's all about neighborhoods in the DMV, and it's a lot of neighborhood beef. People will want to do harm to you in school, not because you personally did anything to them, but because they know that you from such and such neighborhood, or you from this neighborhood, or you from this project, or you from such and such street. We don't like them niggas over on there. Matter of fact, we gonna rob y'all niggas because we don't like niggas from over there. Matter of fact, we gonna blick you niggas down because that's what we do to niggas over there. It's demonic and satanic. And you know what? I'm gonna blame that on Esau too, because Esau has set these conditions to be like this. You guys, many of our people, you guys just don't know how deep this goes. This man, let's read this. The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25. This should make a lot of sense to you. Daniel 7 and 25, and it reads, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and shall think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. Do you see that? You guys. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. Great words like what? He gonna tell you that the Most High got an only begotten son named JC. These are the kind of great words that this man spoke against the Most High. Do you guys see this right here? This is heavy right here. And then it says, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. The saints of the Most High are the Israelites. How did this man wear out the saints? By putting you in slavery, passing Jim Crow laws, by lynching you, stealing your land, hiding your identity. That's how he wore you out, stealing all your women. That's how he wore you out. And shall think to change times and laws. Did this man not just do daylight saving time this weekend? He's thinking to change times by doing daylight saving time. He's showing you who he is. Uncle Daniel knew this, but do you know this? Did you know this? Can you see this when I'm bringing this out right now? This is Esau. All of this, Daniel 7 and 25. And shall think to change times and laws. He's doing it with his daylight saving times. He did it by changing the Most High's laws, telling you that now you can drink blood. Now that you can eat somebody's body spiritually. Now a woman can be the leader of the household. A woman can wear the pants of the relationship. You can pray to the Most High God in the name of another deity. You see that? All of these are great words and great things that this man did, changing times and laws. So he's thinking. And they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and dividing of times. And you know what? We're going to go into that. That's what we're going to go into this Daniel. Maybe either later on this week, or maybe when the end of this week comes, most high willing, we're going to go further into Daniel 7 and 25. When I show you guys, we're going to go deeper into it. When I show you what I'm seeing, you're going to be like, yo, wow, wow, wow. I got something for y'all. Okay? J.R. Meadows says, EB Coats ETC. What y'all know about the EB Coats, the Eddie Bauer Coats? That's what the EB Coats was, y'all. Around here in the DMV, so many people lost their lives for Eddie Bauer Coats, y'all. I know one of my homeboys, y'all, he literally got his throat slit ear to ear. And he survived. The nigga told him, hey, come up off that EB, nigga. And my man, you know, my man was a gangster just like that dude. He talked real greasy to the dude. It was at a Go-Go on Georgia Avenue, Washington, D.C. And when he came out of the Go-Go, I guess the nigga had been watching my man. Came out of the Go-Go, the nigga was hiding on the side of the wall. As soon as my man stepped out, the dude stepped out from behind the wall and cut my man from ear to ear. Literally, to this day, my man got a smiley face across his whole neck, ear to ear, because he wouldn't give that dude his coat inside the Go-Go. At the Black Hole. If you from D.C., if you from the DMV, the D.C., Maryland, Virginia, and you used to go to the Go-Go's, even if you didn't used to go to the Go-Go, you know how infamous the Go-Go's was back in the day, especially in D.C., especially at the Black Hole. All kind of crazy stuff was happening at the Black Hole. It wouldn't have figured we used to pack in there on Friday night. Insane. This man, Esau, he started to change times and laws. Let me peek at it in the Yahweh Bible, then I'm going to let you guys go. Daniel 7 and 25, and it reads, and he will speak great words against Yahweh, and will wear out mentally attack to cause to fall away the saints of Yahweh, and think to change times, Yahweh's feast days and laws, and they will be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. It's so much to pull out of that because of the Yahweh Bible with all of the annotations. We ain't gonna get into that right now because we'll be on here until 8 o'clock tonight. But we are going to go further into Daniel, okay, extensively, because we in those times right now. We in the end times right now. Those things that Daniel saw, those things that Daniel wrote, and Yahweh told him to seal it up until the end. Some of that stuff Daniel couldn't even understand, but we gonna understand it because it wasn't meant for Daniel to understand it, even though it was meant for him to write a lot of that stuff. Some of that stuff Uncle Daniel didn't know what he was writing, y'all, and he wanted to know. The Most High was like, hey, seal up that book until the time of the end. That ain't for you, Daniel, even though I'm having you write this stuff. Okay? I hope that somebody out there has been edified by this video. Okay? Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Todd X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. And remember, this daylight savings time thing is not real. Because the Most High God is the one who gets to decide how long a day is. When the Most High wants the days to be longer, he makes the sun stay out longer. When he wants the days to be shorter, he makes the sun go away earlier. But the Edomites don't like the plan that the Most High has. So they want to come up with their own plan by thinking to change times and laws, by moving your clock forward and by reeling your clock backwards. And that is one of the many ways that he has wore out the saints of the Most High. That's one of the many ways that he's spoken great things against the Most High. And another way that he wore you out, the Israelites, is by putting you in slavery, stealing your land, stealing your identity, stealing your resources. Is there anything that this man has not stolen? Everything he's stolen. Daniel 7:25 is on Front Street display for all to see. It's being played out like never before right now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm out.